The shouting started again, doors slamming, voices cracking like thunder. Aarav pressed his face into the pillow, muffling it all. He hadn't cried in weeks. The walls of his room shook with their anger, but he stayed silent, staring at the cracks in the ceiling. The house was never quiet, not even for a minute. His parents fought constantly. Doors slammed, voices cracked like thunder. Words were thrown like knives. Aarav tried. He really did. He tried to calm them down, tried to shield himself from the chaos. But day after day, month after month, the arguments only grew louder. Slowly, he stopped interfering. He stopped smiling. He stopped talking. Every time the fight erupted, he would grab a pillow, press it over his ears, and sit in his room, staring at the cracks in the ceiling. Tears? He had stopped crying long ago. The pillow muffled everything. The shouting, the blame, the feeling of being unwanted. And he blamed himself, always, "It's my fault. I can't make them stop. I am the problem," he whispered to the empty walls. He traced circles on his empty desk, wondering if he was the cause of all this. The shouting seeped into his bones, yet he stayed silent. He carried the weight of his parents, anger as if it were his own. And somewhere deep inside he began to believe it, that he was the reason, that he was not enough. One evening, after another fight that lasted almost an hour, furniture rattling, voices echoing, dishes clattering, Aarav sat silently on the edge of his bed. His chest ached, and finally he spoke. His hands trembled slightly, but his eyes were steady. He had carried years of silence, and now, finally, the words poured out like fire. "I can't live like this anymore. I'm done. I want to move out. I want to live in a hostel. I need space. I need peace," Aarav said, trembling. His parents froze at first. Then his father scoffed. His mother's face hardened. "Move out? You? Where would you even go? You're not leaving this house. You're staying here, we'll manage. You're just exaggerating." Aarav's hands trembled slightly, but his eyes were steady. His voice shook, but he held it firm. "I've tried staying quiet. I've tried waiting for this house to be a home, but it isn't. I can't breathe here. I won't live like this any longer." They yelled back. They told him he was being dramatic, ungrateful, selfish. But he had been carrying their anger for years. Every word hit him, yet also ignited something inside. A resolve he hadn't felt in a long time. "I am not staying," he said quietly. That night, Aarav packed lightly, just enough to escape the constant storm. He didn't go to the hostel. He didn't visit friends. He left quietly, under the cover of darkness, walking toward a life where no one knew his name. The streets were empty. The moon reflected on his steps. Every shadow felt like a threat, every corner a tiny freedom. He didn't look back. The house, the yelling, the blame, the suffocating atmosphere shrank behind him until it became a distant memory. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. His parents searched. They asked neighbors, filed reports, followed leads. But Aarav had vanished, their only child, gone. Slowly they gave up. The arguments decreased, the tension softened. But the house felt emptier than ever. Their egos had survived, but their son was gone. Every room whispered his absence. Every silence mocked them. Aarav settled in another city. He rented a small room, started a modest job, and slowly began to rebuild himself. He wasn't completely happy. Trauma doesn't disappear overnight, but he was free from the constant storm. He could smile again, he could speak again, and for the first time in years he felt seen by himself, not by those who constantly tore him down. He didn't leave because he hated them. He didn't leave because he wanted freedom from love. He left because their behavior forced him to survive. And sometimes the people you love the most leave not because they want to, but because you made it impossible to stay.